Hey guys, and welcome into another SW Districts episode. Today, taking on Border in the final game of the first class season. You guys will want to know how we did in the last game. We had on video the primary final where we unfortunately went down in that, but that's okay because when we returned to first class action, we beat our opponents here by 109 runs. We batted quite well, 441 to out. Kotze, 115, Monarch, 75. Christiansen, 43, Hall, 34, Whitehead, 47, and Bryson Duplessis getting some handy runs. Kokimura, 6 for 123, 2 for 96 for no foul. Burrell, 1 for 53. In response, we bowled them out for 189. Whitehead bowling exceptionally well, 6 for 47 there. Duplessis, 1 for 32, 2 for 29 for Milan, who had really stepped up in today's game. No one really got going for them, and we opted to bat again. We got through to 193 for 3 of 26 overs. Christiansen, 40 of 14, 6 4 2 6. Duplessis, 57 of 37 deliveries, and just good solid contributions throughout there as we blasted their spinners to all parts. They conceded 102 off 10 overs for just the one wicket, and we bowled them out for 336. Whitehead, magnificent game for him. 5 for 97, 4 for 94 for Duplessis. Got through a good amount of work as well. And I'm really happy with the lads there. It's the first season. We want to beat Border here today just so we can finish ahead of maybe a couple of these other teams. It's going to be hard to get to Division 1. Like, Division 1 would give us that additional game per season, which would be really good. But our focus is sort of getting a really good performance in here today. Varane and Rickleton are back. They will definitely get into the team. Without further ado, guys, I will go to the squad and make our 11. Rightio, we have made a few changes, obviously, with our two international players coming back. Rickleton and Varane at 2 and 5 respectively. We've got Kutsia, Monarch and Duplessis round them. Hall at 6. Milan at 7, getting another opportunity, and we've got our 3 spinners, Whitehead, Sabre in, and Duplessis, and Moon's back, our international player. Moon is getting some very valuable experience here. I think he'll be a handy player for us. Like, he's doing a good job with the bat as well, so that is why he's going to go up to number 8 in the order, drop Whitehead to 9. Whitehead has done a very handy job there as well, and yeah, like, we bat very deep. And we've got a Centurion at 10. And Duplessis proven he can bat as well, so we bat right down to 11. So we've got to do a good effort against Border here today. They do have Paul Sterling, which is an interesting sign. We'll bat first on this surface, and we'll just try to get some heat on these guys early on. Just going to keep a good bit of momentum going before the limited overs fixtures for these SW Districts players. Yeah, just playing good cricket is absolute key to that. So, putting that last performance behind us, it's a brand new game now. We've just got to really hone in, get some focus going. Good shot there, that's 4. Good shot, Rickleton will get another boundary. But yeah, promising signs from that last game that we've got a team that's well balanced. And just got to recruit smartly. We've invested a lot in our youth program and so forth, so hopefully we get some good youngsters coming through that next lot. And Kotze is gone. He's gone for 25. It brings Monarch to the crease, Daniel Monarch. He's had a good solid first season. He's had a full season under his belt for professional cricket with Johannesburg. 150, an average of 32.71, 15 games. Obviously, Johannesburg made the final. But yeah, good reasonable numbers for first class level. I think he's going to be a very good player for us over the years. Yeah. Be interested how he goes in another format. 67 for 1. Just looking for a solid start to the game. Rickleton swept that beautifully. That's 4. Oh, that is trying to be adventurous and a key wicket. Ryan Rickleton will depart for 27. Brings Jean Duplessis to the crease. And spin at both ends. Carber. And he's got the wicket of Monarch. So just the SW Districts losing their way a little bit. Brings Kyle Varane to the crease. And just the momentum swings completely in the favour of Border. just be looking for a partnership. The run rate's fine. Like, we're going to be comfortably at 3 and over for quite a while. These two can sort of work their way in. Look at that. They're operating a heap of spinners. They see the potential in our wicket to really exploit that. We're running 3 spinners ourselves. So we will be at least bowling last on the surface, so we will get the benefit of that. Good shot. Beautifully played. Rocks off the back foot. Verlaine gets it away. 115 for 3. It's getting the odd boundary here, and they're just keeping the run rate ticking over. Rocks off the back foot again. Jamison gets that away. 125 for 3 now. Duplessis rocks off the back foot. That's a good shot from Gene Duplessis. And lunch interval day 1 has seen us 131 for 3 games across the areas. Seen bowling team in 2 games making a good positive start there. And a wicket just after the resumption of play. Duplessis will be out here. He doesn't get outside the line. Out for 26, brings Andy Hall to the crease. In his debut season, had some interesting numbers. He's some fighting knocks here. It'd take a wee bit of time to probably get used to the level. You think the key man is Verlaine here if we are to get anything over 300. With the track getting a bit of turn, bit of purchase. It's a good shot. We get that away for 4. That is just ticking the scoreboard over. And doing a really, really good job doing that too. Pretty safe run there. It's pretty much 156 for 4. Just got to keep these guys out in the middle for a while if we can. It's a good shot. That's 4. Rain, is this going to be a hard-fought 50? It is. He's done a good job here. He's just keeping SW Districts above water at the moment. It's a very slow 50, but he's going to have to get support from someone else if they are to get a decent score here. So just 50 off 115 deliveries. They are they are very spin heavy border. Turns their lineup. It's good shots. Picks the spin off very nicely. Oh, that is just being drawn into that shot there. I'm very happy with the run rate. Like, we're above 3s. We should score 300 in the day's play the way we are tracking along. Hall will depart just when the partnership was forming again. And that's a key wicket. Brings Andre Milan in. Our all-rounder in the team. Good shot. Rocks off the back foot. That is a good boundary to get. Tendeville day 1. 206 for 5. You'd say border just in front here. Easton's 241 for 4. And Northern Cape 196 for 7. Full toss. Punished. Rain gets it away. He's batted so well in this innings. He's been the glue. He's getting some handy support from some of the players that are lasting 50, 60 deliveries, getting some runs with it. I think Milan adds quite a bit to our team, actually, just in terms of his all-round ability. I wasn't going to play him too much, but I just think he has to be played. Just his numbers alone just warrant a spot in the team. So he's played the 2 games. Just handing up 13 50s, 800s, like 59 games. That's a great amount of experience. 13 runs away from 3,000. and just the handy amount of wickets that he can take as well. So he'll be in the team for probably the rest of the season. Just as a good experienced man to have. 249 for 5 now. CSW District's just getting into a spot that they'll be reasonably happy with on day one. If they can get through to the end of day one with still a few men at the crease that can bat, they will definitely take it. It's 4 more. A beautiful shot. Milan gets full value for that shot. He reached the 42 off 43 off 58. He's been brilliant. Quite aggressive. And Varane will bring up his 100 with a maximum. So a great player. He's done a reasonable job for South Africa as well, but he's put up his first 100 of the season. 8 test matches in the season for his career. A lot of experience starting to build up there for him. It's a good shot from Milan. Gets that away for 4. The accelerator has been put on a little bit again. So 50 for Milan. He's done exactly what the team needed, was to get someone else over the 50. And he goes immediately out after reaching that milestone, but done a reasonable job there. 52 off 71 brings Andy Moon to the crease. Andy Moon has proven he can batter, but he's averaging 40 for a man that is listed as a bowler. CSW Districts just look to bat on. 300 up for SW District. So we're going to be in the game regardless, but it'd be good to get near that 350, 400 mark. Oh, he's been drawn into the shot. That is a good strike before the end of the day's play, really. Kyle Varane, 116 off 223 deliveries, 13 fours and a 6. So we're into the bowlers now. Can the bowlers contribute something towards our total? Bowled a lot of different bowlers in this innings. I had to look at their bowling card. They bowled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different bowlers. Obviously, a couple of part-timers in that there as well. So obviously trying to get through some part-time overs. This is a chance for Moon and Whitehead. As soon as I say that, Moon has been trapped LBW. He'll go for 9. Sub-Ray in. Been a good first day's cricket. It's been quite even. Say honours will be shared on this day. If we're bowled out, however, I think it'd be side edge to border. Good shot from Whitehead. Just rocks off the back foot. Set away for 4. He's moved to a handy 20 odd runs here. And the onslaught sort of continues. So end of day 1, 102 overs bowled, 343 for 8. The highlight of the day was the Varane 100 for us. So other games across the ground, Eastern 345 for 9. They'll be happy with that. 235 out Northern Cape. And Palunga has started off beautifully in that innings. We'll be looking to just maybe bat maybe an hour of the session if we can. Just against a tiring bowling attack. Good partnership between these two. 372 for 8. And Subrayan has been dismissed. A very good 22 off 50 though. He's supported this innings quite well. And we've got something competitive anyway. So do proceed. The number 11 comes in with a healthy average of 24. It's a good shot. Sweat for 4. See getting amongst it here. It's good to see good boundaries being hit, closing in on that 400 mark. Just going to try and bat these guys out of the game. And he smacks the full toss for 6 and the 400 up for SW Districts. Beautifully hit from Whitehead. And he will bring up his half century. So, done a job at number 9 here today. That will be another 50 at the level. His 650, average of 31.58. He's a handy sort of man to have in the team as well as all-round ability. Duplessis, 27 of 23, playing a very annoying little knock. So our scorers is getting more and more good as time goes by. We can be a bit more aggressive with the ball too with a bigger score on the board. And the spinners are having to bowl overtime to try and get this final wicket. Whitehead sweeps that fine and it's safe. Quite over the last wee while. 434 for 9 as the innings continues here for SW Districts as they keep piling on the runs. New all-time record for the 11th wickets. Can Duplessis bring up a 50? That'll be the next thing that we'll try and do. Is the 450s up. And the number 11 has brought up a 50 at the level. Duplessis, brilliant batting. And this is just punishing for the bowlers. Demoralising as well. And Duplessis rocks off the back foot. That is 4. Lunch interval day 2, 461 for 9. 2 men on 50. 74 of 140 for Whitehead. 10 boundaries. 55 of 79 for Duplessis. 6 fours and a 6. So we'll just keep batting. We'll just probably bat ideally another session, then ask Border to try and save themselves in the 2 days. Big swing and a miss there. Whitehead's in the 80s at the moment. And he's rocked off the back foot, gets that away for 4. That's a good shot. 485 for 9 now. And that's just not a good delivery. It's just going to be rocked off the back foot, punched away for 4. He moves into the 90s now. Oh, he's going to be drawn into the edge. He will fall in the 90s, Whitehead, but a great knock nonetheless. 93 of 178 deliveries, 13 fours. New all-time record there. 65 not out for Duplessis. That's his first 50 at the level. And now we've got something really good to bowl at. We can be super aggressive with our tactics here. We will be swapping to spin at some point. But yeah, let's see how Moon and Milan go here. Chishiki is gone. Beautiful delivery. Top of middle. Moon to Sterling, and Sterling's trapped out. BW. Interesting decision to go for Paul Sterling. He's not really known as a first-class sort of player. There's his numbers there, like 1450, 600 at the level, 27.66. He's more of a middle order probably batsman that can sort of bowl a little bit. So interesting that they've picked him up, probably for his limited overs stuff. But nice start here. We're going to bring in Whitehead, and we're going to bring in Duplessis, and we're just going to be sort of just aggressive with what we're doing to try and get a second victory of the season. And that's been drawn in the shot here. Wessels is out. Duplessis with a wicket. Whitehead just being targeted a little bit. He's been taken out of the attack immediately. Sabrayan. Marias. He's got the wicket. Out for 20. Just want our other spinner to get involved here. Border 120 for 4 and all sorts of trouble here. 120 for 5. And the wickets keep tumbling. This is a good surface for spinners. And Sabrayan is coming to the party here. It's done a good job. And he's doing a sublime job, actually. This is another wicket. Drawn into the shot. Malika gone for 5. And it's a day for the off spinner. He's going to pick up his 4th. It's in good channels, good catch. Out for 4, and Duplessis will be out of the attack. We'll bring Moon back in at one end just to give our spinners a wee bit of a rest. Moon will get Bossur out. For 49, it was good innings from him. He tried to hold the innings together, and Moon will wrap the innings up. And Border had been skittled for 143. And they'll be definitely following on. Yes, they will be. So Milan and Moon to open up. End of day 2. 6 without loss after 4 overs. Trail by 342 have Border. Another good day for SW Districts. Whitehead and Duplessis have really extended that score to a point where it's going to be hard to sort of save them. And the spinner was brilliant today. Brunel and Sabran, best figures of the season. And he really needed those figures too because he's a wee bit out of form. Duplessis, 2 for 36, very tidy. 3 for 28 for Moon. Probably his best figures in the SW Districts colours here. We'll just have a wee look at his form because we can check. No, he's got a 6 for, so he's, again, contributing very well. He's only 18. He will be back at the club quite regularly if I can get him. Englishman. So just keeping the heat on here. Just looking for that first breakthrough. So a good start here from Border this time. 60 without loss after 20 overs. Sterling 39. Joshiki is doing pretty well as well. Sabrayan into the attack. And Duplessis the other. So just need that breakthrough. 76 without loss. As Duplessis draws Sterling into a poor shot. He's going to be trapped. LBW. Brilliant delivery. As you can see, just straightening there, and that is a key breakthrough. And Duplessis is going to strike twice, so it may open up at one end. That's a good delivery, drawing him into the drive and caught in the slips. Lunch interval day 3, 87 for 2 after 39 overs. We'll bring Whitehead into the attack. Can Whitehead get settled in this innings? Draws into the shot. Wessels is gone. It's gone for 2. Much better from Whitehead. Exactly what we wanted. Spin's been incredibly tight here. Border not getting away at all. And Sabran continues his good form from the previous innings. Will strike again. Got the turn on that. It's just turning. Pit bounces average. Cupper, that is another wicket. 117 for 5 now. Whitehead will get his first wicket by the looks of it. Here he's drawing Mivilase into the shot. He's gone for 3. This has just been so good from the spinners. And Whitehead will draw Malika into the shot. He is gone for 7. Whitehead getting a few wickets in this innings, and Toshiki. It's gone for 48. Just going to bring in the spin. Spinner's just done the job. So Brian gets a wee bit of tweak, and Purchase on the ball. Jamison's out. Jamison's out, sorry. It's the end of all day 3. 158 for 9. Trail by 190. And it looks like a complete performance here for the SW District side as they pick up their second win in a row in the first class campaign. What a good way to finish the thing here by 190 runs. An innings in 119 runs, which is even better. So, yeah, deserved man of the match, Brian, actually. Like, he batted all right too. Got 22 of 50 and 8 wickets in the game. Is very good. The spin was very nice. Where did we finish on the table? So we finished in a respectful 5th. We beat the 2 teams below us, and that is just good signs for the future. So the next lot of games, guys, we'll probably go and have we look here. We will probably start against... yeah, we'll play Umpalunga and Limpopo. We'll play the opening games of the new season. So you guys will be back for this game here, and we'll catch you guys for another episode.